Ladies and gentlemen, g'day, and welcome back to the channel. Yeah, gun marks are here. Marks of excellence are here, ladies and gentlemen. They are here in the game. The long-awaited addition to your achievements are here in the game. Boy, oh boy. Oh, Cleveland, Ohio. So, for those of you who don't know what marks are for, well, they're really cool. They're really cool design on the barrels of your tank. Look at that. On the barrels of your tank. It's cool. Pretty nice. Cool. Basically what it means is, it displays your excellence in handling specific tanks, basically. It's how well you perform over a certain amount of battles and how exceptionally well your performance is in battle. And of course, XP plays a huge role in this. It plays a huge role. And it's going to be interesting to see how this obviously plays out. Now, you'll notice that in the actual loading screen, you will see tanks that have 3 marks on it. So any tanks that have marks of excellence, the 3 marks of excellence, you will see that on the screen. So it's based on XP earned over your last 50 battles. And the system generates your average gun mark XP and compares it to the average XP of other players. The most recent battles in this series carry more weight than older ones, so just keep that in mind. Obviously, the more recent ones, become a top player by average XP and mark will be yours. So basically, if you are in the top 35%, top 15%, top 5% will depend on how you perform in battle and obviously being up there with XP. But that's the general gist of it. Now, I'm going to show you a replay by my good friend, Mr. Trap Melon. Just shows you what you will need to do in order to achieve such marks of excellence. So here is my good friend Trap Melon playing, of course, on Dead Rail in his Object 268. And it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle that will showcase everything that is required to basically get yourself up to a 3 mark on your tank. I haven't watched this replay yet, but Trap Melon basically told me that it is a pretty high damage game and it is very good in terms of, in terms of making content regarding marks of excellence. So let's just keep an open mind and have a look and see where this goes. Now, Trap is going to make his way all the way on Dead Rail, obviously, to the one spot that all tank destroyers love, and that's in the corner right there where the bush is. And the reason for that is he's not a frontline tank. The 268 has armor, but it does not have armor that can easily counter heavy tanks and other tanks alike, and he doesn't need to push. So there is no other reason why he shouldn't be in this position, because here he can lob shots off. Now, there is an IS-4 there. Now, he does something I was not expecting. I was not expecting him to actually push up. I literally just said he doesn't need to push up, but it looks like he's going to push up. There's an E100 over there. No idea what he's doing camping there. Nice 681 alpha shot into the bottom of the lower plate there. He has been spotted. He's got to move down because those hills can be a problem if he gets spotted, because there is usually medium tanks and light tanks on the far side of that map. But there is only one medium tank on the enemy team. Another nice shot into the IS-4. Not sure what the IS-4 is doing by moving up in a reversing position, going up that little hill there. But yeah, you can see that Trap is in a very nice position indeed. He's resetting his camo every time he fires his weapon. The E100 is an absolute nupty of a player on the enemy team. 732 alpha shot. Beautiful. Love it all day long. He is just getting wrecked. The E100 is getting wrecked. No idea why he thought it was a good idea to make his way there. Next team is another E100. Another prime example of a player who is not pushing properly in a tank that has armor. There you go, IS-7. How do you like them apples? Right into the side of your armor there. But it's funny how not only is the enemy E100 camping in that spot there on that ridge, but his teammate, the E100, is also doing the same thing. He's getting another beautiful tracking shot there, 671 alpha. He's going to get some assisted damage there for sure. Look at that, 1600 assisted damage there. Perfect, because that's what you want. You want to get that assisted damage because that's what's going to help you increase the amount of XP that you get per battle. Can he? Yep, he's going to fire his heat. Unfortunate there, he couldn't get that last kill, but still, 3,910 damage. He's done 1,600 assisted damage. Their team is down 1 tank. His team is down 1 tank. it's a never-ending story, basically. Nice. Does clear the IS-7 there, which is good. So it puts him on 1 kill and just over 4,000 damage. There is a mouse on his team that is on very low hit points, and decidedly so, is literally on the bottom of the hill. No idea why he's decided to do that, but, you know, onwards and upwards. 863 damage, a high roll shot there, beautiful. The Kranwagen does take out the IS-4, which is exactly what should have been done from the beginning. He does spot the Jagdpanzer E100. Can he get more spotting damage? Let's hope he does. He gets 770 alpha shot damage there. I was hoping that he'd get more assisted damage, but it looks like he's not going to. The E100 does kill the Lion, which is a bit unfortunate there. Can he get his gun down in time to get a shot? Yes, he can. He gets shot. Oh, very lucky. Very lucky bounce there from the Jaegeru. He gets shot once by the AMX-30B, but that's fine. The 30B, no idea what he's doing at the back there, camping. He should have been spotting the tanks. Nice kill there on the Jagdpanzer E100 by Trapmelon. He's up to 7,161 damage. He's on 2 kills. There's still an AMX-30B there. Is he going to switch to the HE? Let's have a look and see whether he does. Yes, he does. Oh, my God. 1,100 damage. How do you like them apples? Take that, you absolute noob. Oh, I absolutely love when stuff goes like this. Can he get that last kill? Yes, he can. There you go. 3 kills, 8,415 damage with 1,800 assisted damage. That is what I want to see. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a battle that basically showcased what happens when the enemy team is absolute nupties. Now, you'll notice on the bottom there, if I go back, you'll notice on the bottom there, it tells you the percentage. So it tells you the gun marks of what he'll need in order to get to 3 marks. So he's already 48.92% there towards the first mark. I believe this was one of his first or a couple battles he's done in this tank already. So he's already getting there. And this is Trapmelon we're talking about. So he's easily going to get there. Easily. And that should give you a good indication of what you'll need to do. If you spot tanks, if you get assisted damage, if you rack up your combat experience, you will in fact increase your chances of getting a mark of excellence on your tank. It does take some getting used to, and I have a very interesting discussion with a good friend of mine, Mr. Adam, who is one of the best players in Blitz, period. We're going to be having a good discussion, so stay tuned for that on, of course, gun marks and why we think, and why he thinks specifically, that gun marks are a good addition into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, look after yourselves, look after your friends and family, peace in the Middle East and everywhere else in this beautiful world. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun on the battlefield, guys, and get tanking. Get tanking. Do your best to win games and get your marks of excellence, because that's what I want to see. All right, see you guys. Oh, by the way, the Luxury Lounge event has started. There you go. There you go. If you think this tank is worth 300,000 gold, you are highly mistaken. Highly mistaken. Anyways. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.